What's up, everybody? What's going on? This is gonna be a video about how to pressure with Peach. More of a breakdown. I'm about to make it simple. I made videos about this before, but I kind of feel like I made it too complicated, or I didn't, get to the point. I feel like some people might have felt lost. So I am going to make another one. And this one, I'm gonna be very specific, step by step. I'm gonna give you steps that you should follow, rules of how to do this effectively, and from there, by the time I'm done with this shit, you guys are over there pressuring people, giving them a hard time, even MKs, and they'll go, oh, Peach is too gay, Peach, she's annoying. Alright, so whatever, here we go. Alright, so rule number one when it comes to pressuring somebody. Oh, and let me get this out the way now. If you got somebody near the corner, your pressure game is 10 times better, because they can't do this. Whoa. They can't roll back. They're not going anywhere. So this is not an option. You either have this and this. And if you stand right here, you can capitalize on both options. Alright, so here we go. Rule number one, whatever character you're fighting, find out what attack is it that they have that has the most range. So in DK's case, it would be photo. So you want to stand, I'd say, like right here, because one, if DKs throw out forward tilt, sometimes they're going to walk. So they walk a little bit and throw out a forward tilt. So they walk, forward tilt, look, you're out of range. So I say right about here, you're safe. So you gotta turn up, right? Don't grab a turn up and then throw it right away and do this basic shit. And everybody sees it. You try to do that, by the time you're going with a fair or there, people are just gonna roll out the way, and then punish you, or just run away. Especially campers or characters who are faster than you, and now you're freaking chasing them. You're not gonna catch them. Then you're doing this shit all day. You're doing this all day. You're doing this to this, and people are just gonna evade, and you're not gonna get anywhere. So yeah, when you get a turn up, what I usually do is I do this and I just wait. So in case they try to run in at me, I can block and then, do that out of shield, or I can turn up out of shield and, get a possible full lock and, shit like that. I can't do the full lock right now because I'm like not warmed up yet, but yeah, that's a little something. Alright, so yeah, get back in the corner. Alright, so that's what you do. What attack your opponent has that has like good range? DKs, in this scenario, DKs is photo. Shadow range is photo. If he tries to throw it out, you get a punish. Now the other reason you're staying here is because one, you're out of range of all his attacks, and two, you're seeing what he does. If he's gonna stay there and either block or sidestep, you can easily capitalize it with a turn up, and then just go in and jab or grab to whatever you want. If you go in and you see he rolls back, or he tries to jump at you, or DK rolls back, narrow, or he rolls towards you, just Z drop to a full lock, or Z drop to some shit like that, whatever you want, whatever effective punish you know how to do. You just want to keep it simple to get damage. The opponent's not gonna die anyway, so like a lot. So just keep it simple, but at the same time keep your opponent near you. So yeah. So yeah, with characters with long range like DK, this is what you want to do. So you do this, you go in and do this, because when you do this, people, they usually expect like, oh, Peach is gonna attack, so they'll just either block or evade. You're forcing them to do something. Sometimes they see you going in, and a lot of characters, they'll just jump in and attack. So this is why I do this sometimes. Like, I'll shield. If I have the shield, I'll shield. So in case you try to jump in, I do that. Oh, you're not gonna move? You're gonna block? Alright. That's a free free approach. That's how you get on somebody. Be careful, like your glide toss. Don't glide toss too close, because if they block it and you end up right here, they can just grab you and do whatever the hell they want as a punish. So you can control Peach's glide tosses. Like, I'm over here, see, I ended up here, That's a short one. See, I'm over here. Like, you can control the distance you glide toss. So remember the position that you are between you and your opponent, the distance, and the proper glide toss, so you can be safe. Really important. So yeah, start of the match, you got your opponent in the corner, or even if they're not in the corner, even if they're like, you know, center stage, like, you know, you got them over here, and you go near them, you know, do that. Stay out of the range of their attacks, you know, because you try to do them jump in, they're either gonna evade or they're gonna counter attack you. Like DK, he sees the shit coming, he's just gonna forward tilt you out of your approaches. You try to jump in with this or this, he's just gonna forward tilt you. This looks fast. This is not fast. This is 11 frames. That's 11 frames. This is 16 frames, 17 frames at max range. And then to jump, it takes 5 frames before you can do anything else, before you're airborne. So 5 plus 11, that's 16. 16 frames just comes out, it's too slow. 5 plus 16 is 21. 21 frames just comes out. People can react in time and just punish you. Every character in the game, they see that they have an attack, an option to just hit you out. Or if not, they can just evade. You fall to the floor, you know, you're exposed, and, you know, they can hit you before you're able to move. You know, so this is why you don't go in. You never want to go in. The only time you will go in if you know for a fact you get near your opponent and they're scared of you. They either want to try to counter attack you out of shield, or they're just gonna block. That's when you know that for a fact, you 80% sure. 80%, not 79. 80. You 80% sure that person's gonna block. Then you go in. You know, you don't even have to do this and wait. Just freaking go in. Wasting time. Just getting that nigga's ass. Getting his ass. But a smart opponent, no, you can't do that. You have to, you know, stay out of range of their attacks and see when to go in. And yes, you're gonna have to be patient. You're gonna have to block a lot, because this is not a character that you can just go in and she's freaking safe from distance. From this range, she's ass. She can't do anything. And she has to go in like mad hard. People can see it and react to it. And I'm not kidding you. Every character in this game can just punish her. This is not a joke. I'm not over exaggerating. So this is why you have to wait, see what your opponent does. Pretty much, you are only able to do something when you condition your opponent to just chill out. If they go in on you, they jump in or roll, like I said, you can do that. If they stay on block, when you go in, you scare them. Oh, you're gonna attack me. They block. Nah, nigga, come here. You know, you do that. If you see them jumping at you, you got a turn up in your hand. You know, you pretty much wanna do that. That's why whenever you can, if you can get a turn up, you know, you do this a little bit, zone them out. If you see them getting too close when you get a turn up, alright, you don't want to get put near the ledge, because the ledge option, she's here, somebody's at, you know, where I'm at, DK space, you're in trouble. She has no options to deal with this shit. You literally have to, you know, be patient and block. Like, you're corner pressure by a character like Meta Knight, Murph. You try to do this shit, you try to do this, you're just gonna get hit. So this is why you don't want to pin yourself near the ledge. Try to avoid it as much as you can. But anyway, yeah, you know, you do this, see what they do. You know, don't do that, because when you do this, I guarantee you, like, if you think I'm bullshitting with you, just do this, like, just do that against anybody you play and watch how they react. And then come back to me and be like, oh my god, he's right. Like, they just waited, or they just sidestepped, or they just, you know, threw out a move and I was out of their range, and then I get a free jump in. Unless you trip, and then you're pretty much fucked like that. But like, oh my god, he's right. I just went in, they got scared, I got a free punish. And I'm suck on my punishes right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll make another video, probably gonna be like 2 parts, and I'm gonna get a little bit more down on the options you have and the benefits of all this stuff. And by the time I'm done with this 2-part video, you guys, you know, you should be good. You go to tournaments, you know, smash freshes, have people over, even broken stupid ass Wi-Fi, you do all this shit, and then watch, you're gonna see, be like, oh my god, I just became a pro. And there you go. So yeah, stay on the lookout for part 2. I'm probably gonna make it like after I upload this shit. So until then, peace.